Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Storm here.
Jessica here.
Your name. What is that?
No, your name.
We are going to watch the original Japanese version. I know there's a lot of debates with dubbed and subbed. There's a lot of great dubbed out there as well. But in this case, we're going to stick to the original and go from there.
We're all school anime pals, you and me.
Yes, definitely. We were just talking about that during setup, and I wish we caught that on camera because, like, big ones were Inuyasha, Full Metal Alchemist, Fruits Basket,
Ranma 1/2.
Ranma 1/2. That's like the beginning.
That's old school.
Oh my god. Ranma was insane.
That is original.
Yeah, we used to watch so much of that, like the first year of college. That was crazy.
One of the fun things about anime is this could be a falling star. This could be a teenage girl. This could be
I know, you
a
never
squid
know.
monster. This could be anything. Ooh, pretty.
Well, we have a theme song in the beginning, too.
It's like a comet and a meteor at the same time.
Yeah. It's Kikyo. Sorry. Okay. Uh-oh. Did they grow overnight? What? They feel realistic.
This place looks so pretty.
I know. I love the animation so far.
I wonder if it's a real place or not.
Might be.
Uh-oh. Is that her dad?
I know. Maybe. Who are you?
Uh-oh.
Oh god, that's the worst. You don't remember.
Your previous life.
Look how his face changed.
There's nothing really in this town. Oh my god.
I know,
What I wouldn't give to live in this town.
Yeah.
Kids. You can't take them anywhere.
Can't enjoy what you got.
2 pubs for some reason.
Oh, you get the puppy.
That's their cafe.
Yep.
It's a vending machine on the corner.
Hopefully they have a view.
That's one of those things, though, you can just get lost in, you know? Just that rhythmic.
Mm-hmm. Like therapeutic almost.
Yeah.
I like the camera motions, too.
Yeah, I really love... This is a thing in anime in general that they don't always do in American TV. Just, like, letting the scene set, like, the crackling of the fire, the, like, sound coming from these old speakers.
Yep. It's well done.
Oh,
No.
oh she agrees.
And when you let it ferment, it might be fine at that point. Like,
I mean, yeah, if it's fermented, there's not going to be any like bacteria in it from. But...
Sorry, I can't change my face. Aww. Oh no.
Oh, we've got cat number 2.
Yay. What's this cat's name, Jessica?
This is Super Mutant.
I love that name.
He loves bottle caps. For those who know, you know.
Alright, so he's having the same issue.
Run, you're late.
I know.
So much different than small town school.
Yeah.
Everyone's chilling with their fast food.
Mm-hmm. She's in someone else's body.
Yeah, she definitely is. Using female pronouns.
Yeah.
Country accent.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, she's gonna go to a cafe!
I know, she's excited about that. Yay,
The dogs
real
are also
cafe!
excited.
Yeah. Proper. I give her credit for following through with this, because
Yeah,
if I was
right?
in someone
Give it
else's
a
body,
shot.
I'd be freaking out. What a jerk. What was that about?
I don't know.
Yeah, what a jerk.
Got nothing better to do?
I got worried that he might have broke off a piece of the blade and put it in a napkin.
Oh, that would be even worse.
I thought that's what he did. Oh, how nice! And a little hedgehog! It's so cute!
Little hedgehog. Man, trying to figure out the subways for the first time.
It's scary.
Like,
And stressful.
on top of being like, go to school, go to work. You don't know what any of these places are, who anyone is.
Can you imagine if this got really complicated and
Thanks to me,
she
$7.
likes girls and was like crushing on her, but he doesn't? He was kind of cute. Oh, he's blushing.
Oh no! We're all jealous that he got to hang out with
Uh-oh.
the cute lady.
What happened afterwards?
You can.
He's so rad. I love it. Oh my god. Who are you?
You're not touching your boobs today.
Listen to that. Oh, what do you mean? So she's corrected
Time
it.
to write some ground rules down.
We're switching bodies. That is so crazy. It's from that comet. It's magical.
It feels like the end of an episode, but it's
I know, it feels like it.
So I don't quite remember the stuff that's been happening.
Yeah.
I think it's like a dream. Mm-hmm. Yeah, lay down some rules.
Oh, that's so good that they could do that.
No dialect. Don't be late. Oh no, they made a little cafe!
That's so cute.
That's so cute.
Oh.
Correct.
Yes. He's like,
He's doing it anyways.
He couldn't stop. Musubi's doing this.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, I like what she was making.
Strands of fate coming together. I'm sure that grandmother is rather light, but that is a hike.
I know. Usually in anime you're a little stronger, but woo!
Oh, this crater.
Wow. Whoa,
Oh, wow.
That's scary.
That is.
What?
She knew.
Oh.
Saki-kun. I like the way she says that.
Don't mess it up.
I like his little blazer.
It's cute.
Looks like 80s.
Mm-hmm. The ribbon.
And she's crying too.
Oh, jeez.
Like, trying not to crush into her on the first date. Just like, hold it. Oh, that's the town.
Oh, it
The
is.
lake.
Oh. Or he's just distracted. Aw. She's so confident too. Like she just gets it and she's like, I can tell you're in love with someone else.
Which, she strikes me as someone who's too old for him.
I kind of thought that too, actually. I was like, I don't know. Yeah.
As like a confident adult versus this 15-year-old.
Yeah, I know, because with anime sometimes you forget like how old they really are. That's
Yeah,
so cute.
it's hard to tell. Cut that hair short. Change is because you're going for a reinvention. And reinventions can happen a lot after breakups, so he's not entirely wrong.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, wow, that's beautiful.
My God. They're going to learn so much about each other and fall in love. And they've already been to third base. Or at least second base.
We drew the little cafe.
Yeah. Really good drawings. His face.
So you're just going to travel all around Japan trying to find her?
Yeah.
Japan's not that small. Oh no.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Holy crap. Oh no.
That's devastating.
I didn't expect that. We saw it break off. I was like, oh, it's a sign of... I didn't think it was going to be a disaster.
Oh, that beautiful little town.
Yeah. Holy crap. Almost the same size as the lake. Now he remembers. Wow.
3 years ago?
What?
Holy crap. We're hundreds? Jesus.
What?
Oh.
Oh.
Mitsu.
Whoa. That is so sad. Ah, yeah, hearing the grandma.
How did she make that for him? See, I remember her name.
It's good that he has that on still, because that's probably the only connection they have now.
Her spit, her like wine, and he's putting it into himself. That she said Mitsubi is that too, making it a part of your soul.
Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. Oh no, is he gonna freaking die?
It connects them.
Yeah, that's cool. Like the animation, you have all these extra shadows.
Yeah. It looks like painted.
Yeah.
Almost. Oh, that's great. Turning into a zygote.
Oh my god. Oh. Wow. So he just left. Wow, so many. Jeez.
Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on.
Oh my god.
The correct response.
Don't blame you. Run away.
I think the grandma will believe her, but I don't know.
It's anyone
It's
else.
a whole town. You're a girl of marriageable age. I think that doesn't make it more likely.
Or maybe in this case, everything's
I like
faded.
that they change her body language, though. Like, both of their body languages when the other one's in it.
Yeah, you can tell they're different people.
Like, yeah.
He uses his foot or leg a lot to do stuff.
Oh, he knows somehow.
Two different. Aggressive.
Oh, well, if her mom had it,
that would make more sense.
Younger,
why he would believe it.
Yeah. See. Oh, she's.
Yeah.
She's in his right. Oh, always the first with the booze.
Okay, well, she'll see this.
Yes. She'll see this and know that she's gotta stop it.
That's insane. Can you imagine? I love how we keep focusing on our shoes. But he's not gonna know.
So it's 3 years before.
Yeah. Oop.
I mean, she knew your name. I would assume that I just didn't recognize her, you know? Oh!
Oh!
That's the cord that... Oh.
Oh, so he kept that. Huh. It's a little bell.
They felt it.
Mm-hmm. Right where the light touches the earth. Uh-oh.
You gotta get that. You went all the way up this mountain, you gotta go back down. Oh, it's Twilight. The in-between.
Oh, yeah. Oh, crap. Oh, cute. Aww. Ugh. Sorry, but it's secret.
There's just one
Just
liar.
once. What a nice moment. This is so sad.
I know, this is
Kai's
hilarious.
there. She disappeared.
Oh.
Oh, that was such a wonderful moment. Where'd it? Oh, really? Really? He just keeps forgetting. No.
I have no idea. That's not a good thing not to know. But even if they save some of the people, it's better than the...
And they're on the speaker, loudspeaker.
Do it.
Oh, how
Run.
scary the anticipation. Oh my god.
Stop just calmly walking places.
Run, everybody! What's wrong with you? And the music's so beautiful, and this terrible thing's gonna happen. Oh, I love you. Aww. Oh, how sweet. Aww. Love is strong, though. God, now to know the meaning behind the intro. Wow. Oh my God. Holy crap.
Oh my God.
No way. There's a ribbon! Thanks a lot, guys. 8 years now.
And he was 3 years ahead, so it's been 5 years.
Yes. Oh wow, good.
No deaths, 104 wounded.
No way. Ooh. Tessie. Oh, they're right there.
We're getting married.
Oh my God. He's right there. What? Oh my goodness. Ding ding. Oh, he's all of a sudden confident. They remember. What? What? What?
They're both trying to play it cool. Don't play it cool.
What? Wait, what was that?
Love's not about playing it cool. It's about putting yourself out there, taking a risk.
Yeah. You both just chased each other. Are you crying? Because I'm crying. No more. Your name is... Okay, we need like any credit scenes here. Come on. She's alive, which is great.
No, that was good. That was a good ending.
That was beautiful.
That was good. That was very good.
I didn't know what to expect, but I was very excited to watch anime in general just because I used to watch so much of it with you. And yeah, we used to watch it so many years ago, and the only show that I really watched the last few years is Attack on Titan, which is a very good series as well. Very different from this, but anyways,
Yes.
this was so emotional. I enjoyed everything about it. I mean, the animation was just astounding. It was very smooth, and I know this isn't Hayao Miyazaki, and that style is different, but it's very smooth. Like, that's very smooth, and this just made me think of it because I know it's a movie. I believe it's very successful because we got so many requests to watch this that I can't believe this came out in 2016. So it's been years, but I'm very happy that you guys requested for us to watch it, and wow, I'm very impressed.
Yeah, no, this was so good. It was just a really nice, like, I guess romantic comedy.
Yeah.
More romance than comedy, but there's definitely comedic moments in the kind of meet cute by being
And
your
eye
body.
roll. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know, because that brought me right back to Ranma, because that's like the only anime that, they have a lot of boob jokes here and there, but Ranma was like full on that and nudity most times. So,
oh yeah, Ranma loved it.
yeah, because he would turn into a girl, and then he's like, boop, 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 always playing with his boobs and whatnot. So we're very desensitized by that, of course. But
yes.
I did appreciate the humor. I thought that was really funny. And since we're talking about boobs, like, that kept making me laugh. But when he was trying to be respectful and not do that, once he understood it wasn't a dream and he got to know her, although when he realized it wasn't a dream, he should have stopped. I know, he should have stopped then. But
I shouldn't do it for her.
I know. And then a coping mechanism when he thought she died, and it's been a long time since he, went into her spot, that he had to, like, comfort himself by groping her, and he was emotional. That scene cracked me up. But to just have a love story, like, the chemistry and the idea behind this was just a lot of fun, because to swap bodies and to not realize what's going on, we're questioning everything, and the pacing of them figuring out what's going on, it wasn't too hard to follow. And I want to say it's kind of original. I mean, this whole idea altogether is, but it did remind me of other movie themes, like with Keanu Reeves. What movie was that? It was a romantic movie with Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock, and
The Lake House.
The Lake House.
The mailbox.
Yes, I think that's what it was called. Yeah. And I saw only a couple parts of that, but I don't want to, like, give any spoilers away. But it kind of gave me the feel of that a little bit, where you have people communicating through letters through this mailbox, and it's like time traveling or something. But this is very different. And I just love the idea. I just love the romance, the passion you could really feel with the characters and their friends. Like, they had such caring friends. And even with the two main characters swapping bodies, they got along very well with the other friends, So I'm like, they're like a perfect couple, Like, they're meant to be together, and they're going to get along very well with each other's friends. They know each other's bodies already. I don't know if that's a good thing, but that cracks the heck out of me. But go ahead, sorry.
I really enjoyed the tragedy of not being able to remember, because you get those dreams that feel like so vivid, and then you wake up and it feels like it's gone immediately. It just out into the ether.
The ether.
So, like, we're all familiar with that feeling, and that's like all they can do for each other is, like, they're trying, like, write it down, see if they could get it, but it just, the memory goes. That's, like, innately tragic, and therefore just that much more
impactful. I enjoyed it. And, to actually see the meteorite come down from the beginning, and you were making jokes about, in an anime, you don't know what's going to happen. Like, it could be something, you came up with this whole variety of stuff. Yeah, you never know, like, what that means. And honestly, I wasn't thinking disaster. I automatically thought, okay, it's a beautiful scene. Maybe we'll have some magic, and this is going to mean something later. But I wasn't thinking that, okay, it's going to kill a whole town off. Like, wow. And to see that beautiful scene and know what it means later on in the movie, it was so much more impactful. It was so much more emotional. And what a great story to have, like a love story, funny moments, them slowly getting closer, but just they can never, ever meet. And I wanted a happy ending. Yeah, and I wasn't sure if we were actually going to get it. I thought they would have these beautiful moments together, but it's lost in this celestial magic. Because I was like, well, maybe it is this comet that's actually triggering this, event until we heard the grandma saying that it's hereditary and it's happened to me, it's happened to my daughter, her mother, and so.
Well, yeah, I like that they kind of build that up with the idea of these women have kept this shrine and these traditions, and that the weaving is time going. It in a way like it is even outside like the mystical, because each generation has done that.
Yeah.
So they're passing that down. So it is like they're weaving together time. Mm-hmm. So and
it's so
add
beautiful.
The mystical aspect of it, and
it's so deep. And with her saying that, and then you have Taki actually saying that back, like how much it meant to him. Like once he started learning about her family and her friends, like both of them, they started really listening to the other family, and he narrated that later on. So that was a really good lesson to hear. And then their god they kept talking about, Masubi, and the grandma just kept talking over and over about that and the connections and how everyone's connected, and it was just very romantic all the way through. And Taki actually drinking that sake, and I get it, I get the culture, but I can't get over the spit drink. I can't. But beyond that, which it was funny how even they responded negatively at first, like, "Oh God, like who could do that?" But it's a sacred thing.
It could be worse. I was just reading about some streamer that's making beer out of her vagina yeast. So.
Oh my God!
I'll take the spit sake over that.
I don't want to look that up, but my goodness. Okay, well, gotta try to be original with something, I guess. And heck, I don't know. I'm not gonna go there, but yeah, okay, good for her. I hope she gets whatever she needs, and it's not bad. And,
so,
anywho,
if I had to choose, I would go with the spit sake.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I would probably do that too, but still. But anyways, I think it was very romantic, and what a twist to have this beautiful comet. Like, if we knew that was going to happen, just seeing a comet close to Earth, it's going to pass, nothing wrong. Oh, cool. Yeah, I would absolutely love to see that. Everyone would. And, to have such a rare event.
I want to be out watching it.
That's so exciting. And when we first saw, when we first saw it coming down and it split and it was, that one piece was red, I said something as a joke where I'm like, okay, so we have a good piece and we have an evil piece because that's red. And it was symbolizing that, and I didn't think it was. I just thought, okay, well, maybe this is the magic piece that is going to trigger something where they're not going to switch places anymore. But that was the end.
I feel like the comet's magical, but it's not the comet, it's the people.
It's the people.
There's a metaphor there.
Yeah. Somewhere. But, oh my God. And the Twilight scene, I freaking love that scene. That was beautifully done.
Oh, that was... and, I know it was heartbreaking, but when she starts to write the line and it just stops. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you remember the Animatrix from many moons ago.
Yes. I don't remember. I mean, I've seen a couple of them, but I know they had several different shorts for that.
Yeah. But there's the short where they have the haunted house and those kids go to the house and it's just all glitches, things floating where they shouldn't be, and things you throw something down here and it ends up over there, kind of. Mm-hmm. It was just a really cute one, and then they go in and they fix it. But there's this moment at the end that's so impactful because, this whole time stuff is weird and, you drop something, it would just kind of float there. And at the end, the main character drops something and it just drops like it would in reality. And I feel like it just like hit you so hard. And that is what I think about in that moment where like the pen just drops. It's just over immediately. Mm-hmm. There's no gradual.
Yeah, I like that too because we felt that. Yeah, because I held my breath there and I was like, okay, that's it. Like she just died or something because that was the event. But yeah, like just to stop like that. And right when he tries to write her name and he forgets almost instantly, it was so frustrating and he got so emotional. And the more he started freaking out, the more he forgot. And it was just like almost not meant to be. And I'm like, that's so sad. Like they were so drawn together. So they are meant to be. Like they were so drawn together, but it was so challenging all the way through. So I'm just so happy after everything they went through, they were able to find each other, that he was the one who was actually able to save her because he was from the future. So thank goodness that he was able to, able to communicate with her friends. And her main friends were listening, which were, they were amazing friends to do that. And even so, like if I came to you, Jessica, like how hard would that be to be like, our town or your town's gonna blow up, we gotta go? Like it's kind of
you.
It's really hard.
Tough.
It's tough. Yeah. And no matter how good your friends are, like that sounds kind of crazy, so for her friends to really just trust it and be like, okay, if you really think this is going to happen. And I'm glad she was able to witness it for herself as well. Like when she went into his body and see the future, his present, and be like, oh, okay. When he went back to that site to try to communicate with her, she saw both the craters too. And so that was absolutely amazing and so deep. Like this whole thing was just, I did not expect that at all. I did not think a huge disaster was going to take place and she was going to be dead and everyone she knew was going to be dead. And it was very
and how realistic
dramatic.
The tragedy is, I think, is what really hits too. Because it's not like, it's not magic thing happening.
Yeah.
It's where we all lived through horrible tragedies that have happened in this country and outside of this country. Like we've seen this stuff like this happen, and it just like when that hit and exploded, it just felt so real.
Yeah. And even the impending doom, like even us just constantly looking up, you see the tail of the comet and it's like beautiful and we know what's going to happen. And when everyone's oblivious and they're just not listening, and I get it. Oh, crazy person, someone's having a hard day and just going nuts. All right, whatever. Like people just ignore it. They're so desensitized, but you can't.
Especially it's a kid too. Like that's a big problem. Like, they're like high schoolers. Like, I know I would be less likely to believe the high schooler who came out in the middle of it, which is probably, that's a me problem, not necessarily the high schooler's problem. But if I were to assume an adult would make a prank, or they would, I'd lean towards the high schooler to be pranking me.
I mean, I don't know what I would do, but, watching this, the audience, we're all like, okay, yeah, go. But if, I was at a festival and there was one young person, even an older person, I don't know if they were yelling. If one guy was like, there's a bomb, like, oh yeah, I would totally run and go somewhere. But maybe they should have said something like that. I don't know, but I'm glad they got everyone out.
They did set a bomb off. That's the only thing that would make me double think it is. One, they had the speakers going. Mm-hmm. And then two, there was like, I'm sure not everyone saw it, but there was a bomb that knocked out the electricity.
Yeah.
I'd probably start to be like, oh, something might be up.
Maybe I know.
We should, at the very least, maybe we should just, take a ride out.
No one was worried. No, yeah, I would go, so that is a good point, because if I saw an explosion, all the lights went out, we were like, oh, and then a girl, whoever comes by and says, you gotta get out of here, danger's coming, I'd be like, all right, well, there's a lot of weird things going on. Like, I would leave the vicinity and... Mm-hmm. I don't know what I would do, but I probably wouldn't run in terror. But if there were explosions...
I might not panic, or I might not, like, go to the specific place that they're telling me to, but I might be like, well, maybe leave the festival, it's fine. We can just...
So it really did feel realistic how people would respond. I felt the urgency. I was actually really worried about the people and how the characters were going to make this happen, how they were going to save people. I thought initially that they would die and Taki would be left alone, but he had like memories and he would just cherish like what he got to learn about the town and the people. And then I was like, okay, well, maybe the two main characters will survive and everyone else will die. So it'll be a very sad, bittersweet ending, but they still have their love and they meet up. But it's just so much better to have everyone survive. I know it's kind of like, I don't want to say like, oh, well, it's not as realistic to get the whole town out of there in just one evening, but that's what you want to happen. And a lot of you guys know that's what I like, and I'm sure you do, Jessica. So I'm totally fine with that. It's more beautiful that way. But yes.
Like, yeah, if everyone lives, I'm good with that.
Mm-hmm. So the passion was just absolutely beautiful. I really enjoyed that. It was a lot more romantic than I thought it was going to be, and it was wonderful. Like, I thought it was very believable, and I actually got very teary-eyed and cried a little bit. I'm sure you did too.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I'm a crier, though, so.
No, I get like that too, especially like since the channel, because you know, sometimes when you're watching with other people, sometimes I try to hide it. Yeah, and depending if they're sobbing, then it gets me going too. But sometimes I'm with like a group of people who aren't like really, they don't show emotion. So I'm trying to hide it. But then on the channel, I'm a lot more comfortable because I'm around people who are like me. So I'm like, okay, so this is good. And yeah, so thank you for doing this again with me, Jessica. Like this,
that was so much fun.
This was a great movie. I really enjoyed everything about it, and
it's an anime series.
It was great, and again, the animation was just absolutely beautiful.
It was very beautiful animation.
Yeah,
they did a great job.
I agree, and I like the change of animation that they had during the dream sequences.
Oh, the dream sequence was beautiful.
Yeah, like paintbrushed, and certain scenes too, because anime, they pay extra attention to details, lighting, shadows, and you know, there was this one scene, there were many beautiful scenes, but there was this one scene later on, like later in the movie, where you just saw the street in the city, and the rain was coming down, and you had the reflections of the light, and it just looked so real. You could tell it was animated, but it was just so beautifully done, and I just like love scenes like that. And you, go ahead. Sorry.
I was saying that I like the snow when the snow came down, and you get to see the cars moving through it.
Yeah, very pretty. And you also mentioned early on that you just love when we can take in a scene, like really feel the vibe, feel what's going on.
It's not something Western animation or even like film does too well. Like a really good film will, but you know, that's something pretty unique to Japanese culture when it comes to like animation and film, is they really take the time to, you know, focus on the things that aren't the plot. Mm-hmm. You know, let's set the scene, the mood, here's the sounds, the sights. You can almost smell the fire. I was just going to say that. Yes, like all your senses are going. Like you can really feel what's going on there, and you get comfortable in that scene. And, you know, sometimes it could be done poorly where you can't get that, but this really did a good job. This did a very good job, yeah.
Yeah, because I totally felt that too. The fire, the warmth, and then like the rice that they opened, and you could hear the crinkling of the paper, and yeah, you can hear like the sound effects too, and just like how they animated it, and it was very believable, and and they had a lot of moments like that all the way through. So yeah, and then the pacing was really good. I'm just looking at my notes, but the pacing was really good. Where again, trying to figure out what's going on, and then you have this disaster where we're still piecing that together. I just thought like that was incredible. Like I was just so shocked. Anything you'd like to add, Jessica?
A solid movie. Yeah, I just had a really good time, and I cried at the end, which is always nice.
Yeah, it was
when you
good.
got invested. When she looked at her hand and it said "I love you."
Thank you.
That was the moment I lost it.
Thank you. That's what I wanted to say. That's actually what
tears before that, and then I was just like, Oh, my heart.
I know. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to look at my like chicken scratch because sometimes like I'm watching and I'm going, and I can't even like read what I wrote, and I'm like, there was stuff I wanted to bring up, but yeah, that was a huge one because I love that reveal because this whole time we're both thinking it has his name on there. Yeah, and she's chanting his name and saying like, oh, I won't forget, but then she slowly started forgetting because she couldn't help it. It was a time thing. It's a magical thing, and you know, so. For her to look at her hand and to see that, and then even have a joke after that and be like, "No, I won't know your name." Yeah, that doesn't help me figure out your name. So I just love that humor, and it was just still so passionate and adorable. And yeah, so that really hit me hard too. It's like, oh my god, and so you know that was so amazing. And then you have that dash on him, or that's like that one mark on him. So they both had opposite feelings, but they're still like. Give you that desperation of like, oh my god, you guys are so close, but you know, gotta remember. So let us know what you thought of this film, guys. I can't wait to read your comments. Thank you guys for always leaving like fun comments for us to read, teaching us new things, giving us facts, and giving us good requests so we can cry. That's always nice. But no, we really do enjoy this channel. We enjoy you guys who have been amazing, and I can't wait to see what you have to say about this film. So thank you guys so much for watching. We hope you have a lovely rest of day, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye guys. Bye.